And we are back. It seemed like a bombshell. The former governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and his wife, Maria Shriver, separating after nearly 25 years of marriage. People holding on, what some people said may have been too long in this case. Dr. Corey Gonzales joining us live in studio this morning to talk a little bit about that. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kiyoshi. How are you?
Very good. We're hearing all kinds of things from both camps about what may have gone wrong. One of the things possibly maybe the death of her father, Maria Shriver's father, may have factored into this somehow.
Well, Kiyoshi, it is common. Sometimes we've had a major loss or a traumatic event. It can stop us in our tracks and make us take inventory in our life of where we are, where we want to be, and what's really important to us. And subsequently, sometimes our needs can change. Sometimes the marital status can change as well.
Yeah, the LA Times reporting that she kind of took that accounting, realized that she didn't have the relationship she thought she wanted to have with her marriage, and that maybe the death of her father kind of made that come to a reality to her, maybe made it clear. Let's talk a little bit about, if we can, what makes people hold on to marriage if they do. We're going to run through them really quickly, and then you can talk a little bit about it. Economic, religious, family shame, fear, kids, and career, political, public image. Economic, recently, obviously, people not being able to split for economic reasons because they can't afford to get out of their house sometimes, right?
Right. Well, it's very expensive to go through a divorce. I mean, hiring the attorneys, sponsoring two households, the change of the lifestyle can be very difficult. Religious part is that, there's a lot of religions that really frown upon divorce. And sometimes people are fearful of losing their church family and their friends in that route. There's also family shame. There's safety issues. People are fearful that they've been threatened. There's domestic violence going on. That could be a factor. And also, things such as career and public image. If you're the mayor of Bakersfield or the governor of California, sometimes that's frowned upon, or head of CEO of a corporation.
Right, and we want to talk a little bit about, because one of the things people do intend to sometimes stay together for is for their kids.
Right.
And so they are passive aggressive sometimes. That's some of the risks. I think we want to run through these really quickly as well. Some of the costs of holding on too long, especially if you have the kids in the relationship as well. Unhappiness, health problems, tension in the home, modeling unhealthy love to kids, and living disingenuously. I mean, I think one of the things is, you talk about passive aggressiveness, sometimes you try not to fight in front of the kids, but it's still a toxic kind of environment, right?
Yeah, if you're not living in accordance with your true feelings, you have an incongruency, you have a conflict. It's very difficult to solely stay together for the children. It's not the right motivation. If you have one step in the relationship and one step out, and your only step in is for the kids, it leads to a lot of resentment and neglect, which can lead to other problems of getting distracted and infidelity and so forth. But unhappiness and health problems can occur because you have stress in your life can impair your immune system. The tension, what you're modeling for the kids. Not healthy communication, no love, no affection. It's not really doing them a favor. What do they get? What kind of relationships are they going to get to when they grow up?
Because it will affect how they treat their future spouse.
Absolutely. That's their primary attachment. They see these things. It's modeled, and it's probably what they'll end up replicating.
And you're not necessarily advocating divorce here this morning. You're not saying, hey, hold on to it, don't hold on to it, just immediately give it up. But you're saying if you're going to hold on, there's some things you should be doing, right?
Right. Yeah, obviously, if you're going to be in this neck of the woods, you're going to hold in your marriage, try to prioritize your marriage and make sure you invest in your marriage. And the kids will get security from that in itself. Maybe go on a date once in a while. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be going for a walk in the park, feeding the ducks, walking the dog, so forth. Something to get out of the house, something to break the monotony. And maybe go into marital therapy, trying to resolve any issues that are unresolved, or possibly trying to reconnect with those things that initially brought you together. That could be a powerful motivation as well.
Yeah, and because sometimes we lose track of that in our daily lives. We move past that and move into different parts of our marriage. We get too comfortable sometimes. Right. That may be where you want to work through that with marital therapy. Dr. Corey Gonzales, thanks for joining us here this morning. Went out really quickly. You're on Animal Planet's show, right? Hoarding?
Confessions, Animal Hoarding. We're shooting our third season right now. It's going very well. Did 15 shoots. The reruns are running on Thursday nights, and July 15th, I think we're debuting the third season.
Interesting show. Thanks for joining us here this morning.
Always a pleasure, Kiyoshi.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back.